By now, you've all heard about the chat leak involving top-ranking US officials planning an aggression against Yemen. Everything began when the Atlantic's editor-in-chief, Jeffrey Goldberg, was added to a group chat on the messaging app Signal. On March 11, Goldberg received a connection request from a user identified as Michael Waltz, assumed to be Donald Trump's national security advisor. A couple of days later, Goldberg was then added to a Signal chat group called Houthi PC Small Group. To his surprise, the group was full of US national security leaders, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Vice President J.D. Vance, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, and others. Up until this point, Goldberg remained skeptical about the authenticity of the entire situation. But long story short, a discussion was initiated in the group, aiming to determine the timing of an attack on Yemen. The discussion included skepticism from Vice President Vance regarding Trump's decision, while Secretary of Defense Hegseth complained about having to bail out Europe again. Still, it was hard to believe the group was legitimate. And then, Pete Hegseth shared a lengthy message, which was not publicized for security reasons, containing information about targets, deployed weapons, and attack sequencing. His brief stated that the first detonations in Yemen would occur at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And indeed, that's what happened, confirming that the group chat was, in fact, a top-secret discussion among the highest-ranking US officials. The group celebrated the attack once it was executed. Waltz shared fist emojis along with fire and American flag emojis. And here I should note that 53 people lost their lives in these strikes. The Trump administration initially dismissed the leak as a mere glitch. However, legal experts argue that this is even more severe than Hillary Clinton's email scandal. And I wonder whether this will be buried and forgotten within weeks, or if it will have repercussions for these officials, especially considering that they might have violated federal records laws and provisions of the Espionage Act.